3 years ago I was fat and now I am jacked, and in this video I will go over one mistake I've made throughout my journey twice, and because of I'd felt a lot of hunger when I was losing weight. When I was cutting, I was mainly doing like if it fits your macros type of diet. I was eating pretty clean foods, but in general I try to avoid fats as much as possible, and I try to also include as much protein as possible in my diet. And due to that, as I was going through the cut, I lost weight, I lost fat, I built muscle because I was training. But one thing was happening to me. At first I didn't notice it, but as I kept going through the cut, I also didn't notice it. When I started to notice I was making a mistake was after the cut. So after my second cut, I started to go on a maintenance phase. I lost around 1 pound every like 2 months. So it was mainly maintenance, maybe maintenance, what most people call maintenance, but I was still on a very small deficit. But as I was going through it, I slowly lost body fat because I was training too, and I built muscle, and I got to a pretty low body fat percentage. And when I got there, I started to feel a lot more hunger, but not just because I got there, because then I started to bulk. And when I was bulking, I was going through many fat diets. I went on the keto diet and I tried to eat like a lot of protein. I ate around 240 grams to 200 grams of protein per day at 130 pounds body weight. So I was overeating protein like crazy, and I was doing it consistently, and it was dumb, and I know it. But I gained weight, and I gained mostly muscle. But then I stopped doing that keto diet after around 3 weeks, and I went on a no gluten diet and other diets. But then after I gained like 8 or 10 pounds when bulking, I still felt hunger, and it was weird because this time I was full in my stomach. I didn't really want to eat, but I just felt that weird hunger. And here's the thing, when I was doing the keto diet, even then and afterwards, when I switched from the keto diet, I was making one mistake. I was avoiding fats. Now, I was not full on not eating any fats whatsoever. I included some fats in my diet, but I was under eating them. And then I remember that one day, after finishing my workout, I was really hungry, and all of the stores were closed. There was only like one kiosk opened, and I got into it. And when I looked at what I wanna take, I saw a bunch of food, and then I saw it. I saw like a bag of peanuts. It was the cleanest food in there. I didn't really want to eat something that is not clean. Back in those days, I was eating a really clean diet. It was around 1 year ago. So I went to the cashier, I gave her the money, I took the peanuts, I opened the bag, and I didn't expect anything. I saw it had like a lot of calories, so I was a bit scared. I might not feel satiated after it, but I was so hungry that I said, fuck it, it contains some protein, let's try to eat some fats. After finishing to eat it, I felt like bliss. I don't know how to explain this feeling. Like, I just felt full. My stomach was full, I was just full. I didn't want to eat more foods, unlike usual. Like when my stomach is like really bloated and I want to eat more, I didn't feel it. I just felt this blissful feeling, and then I realized, oh, fats were the missing part. And for the following days, weeks and months, and until these days, like today, I started to include more fats in my diet, and I can genuinely tell you, it has been a pretty big change I've made that has reduced my hunger. And that's the point of this video. If you undereat fats because you're afraid of them, because they include a lot of calories, my suggestion is, if you want to reduce hunger, then including them in your diet is really beneficial. It will be really beneficial. And the way you want to include them is that you want to eat at least 25% of your calories from them. If you don't track calories, right, just the bare minimum. Make sure you still hit your protein and calorie goal. Just reduce it from your carb intake, and by doing so, you might feel less hunger, like I felt. And it is supported by science. Under-eating fats can lead to fat craving. That's an idea that has been established in science. You can go and listen to all of the experts, and you can go and look at the studies. Those who like under-eat fats like crazy, they feel more hunger. It is an idea that is fully supported by science. And that's the message of this video. And that's one of the things I teach inside of my community. If you want to check it out, link in the description. If you want to just learn from me through YouTube, you can like and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.